Welcome back to Missile Dine Online, and this is the Destiny beta, and this is the special exclusive event that happened, and this is the Moon on hard mode, the Dark Beyond, as it is called, the Ocean of Storms on the Moon. And of course, we're going to set it to, well, technically normal, but it is with the heroic modifier, so technically, it can be considered hard. And it was awesome. So if you didn't get a chance to play it in the beta,
we gave up the moon to keep the Hive away from Earth. We hope that would be enough for them.
So if you didn't get to play it in the beta, I hope you enjoy it now. Yeah, I'm doing something a little bit differently with the commentary than I usually do. This is,
I used to look up here at night and wonder what the
not
Hive
live.
were doing, but the only activity I could ever pick up was hazy, like it was blocked or buried.
Now this is actually a fairly massive map to actually check out. I did do some exploring, but there was nothing that I found besides a couple loot chests. That basically just gave me some glimmer.
The Guardian came here, searching for a way into the Hive fortress, but he just disappeared. Let's pick up his trail. His last known coordinates are up ahead.
And the whole job here is you're trying to find this Guardian and what he's been doing. Now, after running up here to where your objective is, I spent a little time exploring. There's actually pikes up here that you can find that you may be familiar with from the Crucible. This is the first mission that I've seen that you can actually ride these. And, of course, I'm going to grab one and have some fun with it. And it's also good to have around in case any enemies show up. The pikes will make really short work of them. Also, I found this little area that I have no idea what it is, but if you look at it, this isn't the temple that we're supposed to go to. This looks like something else entirely, and I have no idea what it is. But, back on track. So this is where we need to go to find the Guardian that supposedly came here to figure out what the Hive was doing. Now, the moon was...
Some of this equipment shows recent activity.
The moon was, as my ghost said previously, the moon was given up because the Hive pretty much had taken it over, and they were hoping that the Hive would only want the moon. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. And just deploy your ghost here and get ready for some incoming things.
Remains of an old colony base, not too far. Maybe he's still there. Fallen.
And the Fallen show up. Now, this is just going to be a couple waves that you have to deal with. Now, there are going to be some dregs, which aren't a big deal. However, there is, as you can see right there, some stealth Elder Vandals. Those guys will kill you, especially on hard mode, if you give them the chance. Now, we're level 8 in this, so most of the enemies are only a level higher than us. And there was the other stealth Vandal taken down, and of course there's a bunch of enemies outside as well. Dregs, of course, go down super easily due to melee attacks. Unless you miss, of course. And there's also a captain up there that you kind of want to stay away from because he will kill you. It is an Elder Captain level 9. And of course on the beta you could only get, when this mission was available, you could only get to level 8, so... sometimes you just gotta jump in there, you know? Take care of them. And we played it a little dangerous here, a little risky. As you can tell, we have no health, so I don't know how we survived, but we did. And bring down the Elder Captain. Thanks to our supercharge, really. But we're not done yet. And down goes Drag. Now, a dropship is going to come by and shoot at you, so you don't want to be what I'm doing, which is standing there. You kind of want to move, as I get shot in the face twice. And of course, that's going to drop down some more enemies. I'm going to pull out my sniper, though, and just take down a couple dregs while we're at it. Super easy. Get them out of the way. no real threat here. Just take down the dregs and the one Elder Vandal that's here, and that's all you have to do. Now, then I realize, hey, look at this. I can ride a pike. Now, more enemies are actually showing up as well. They'd be to my left. And there they are. So a servitor is with them, which, if you're on your pike, you can pretty much make some short work of these guys. Of course, my health is going down. There's also this special guy over here, which is like an Archon type of thing. And we can take down the servitor right there. Boom. And there's the dreg, and you saw the captain briefly behind him. And we decided to get off the pike because we were taking a little too much damage, and it's a Reaver captain who can do a ton of damage fairly quickly. So, of course, we can get him with our grenade since we're a Warlock and we're awesome. And take down the Reaver captain. Now, this is also proof that you can solo hard modes on any class. The Warlock would be considered the weakest armor, so all of my other solos have been on a Titan, which is considered the strongest armored.
You can grab your sparrow.
And we are vehicle linked. Now, we weren't able to mount up at all during this mission until right now. And now we need to find the colony base. I did some more exploring, and again, there wasn't much that I was able to find, so basically skipped ahead of all that. And we want to go find the Anchor of Light, which is this colony.
This is where he was headed.
Now, that big thing in the middle there, that big circular disc, is actually where we want to head. So, let's go there real quick. Now, you're not going to have to deal with any tough enemies in here. The only things that you'll find are a few dregs. I think there was only 2 dregs that I found in here, and they were super easy to take down. See? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And just deploy your ghost, as always.
His note. They're all about a place called the
Temple of Crota.
It's not far from here. Sounds like a death.
Oh. Well, then that's where we want to go. Temple of Crota. Now, I actually encountered a public event in that same spot, but I decided to skip that for the sake of the video. All it was trying to kill a servitor. I wasn't able to do it.
Ground here is hollowed out for miles. Who knows what's happening under?
I don't know, but are we about to find out, Peter Dinklage? We are. We are about to find out. So here is the Temple of Crota, which I have a feeling is going to play heavily into the storyline of the main
I
game.
think we found the temple.
Look at that. This is the first time we're seeing any type of architecture like this.
Up ahead, Guardian down.
So my question is was this built by the Hive, or was this built by people inhabiting the moon? And deploy your ghost to try to save the Guardian. And it'll bring us to a little cutscene. One of the first ones we've had in a very long time.
There's nothing left.
Not even the light. Where's this ghost?
And it looks like somebody is watching us. Now, you might remember that person from another little cutscene that was shown in, I believe, the first mission.
We may want to move back.
When we took off from our ship in the very beginning of the game, when we created our first Guardian, that same person was actually watching us. I'm intrigued by what the story is. And it looks like the temple is opening.
Woken the Hive.
And yes, we did. Respawning has been restricted, just like a normal dungeon thing that happens. But if we turn around, you're going to see that there are a ton of thralls coming after us, and a ton of hives. Now, this part isn't going to be edited much because I was actually able to do this in one take without dying. So, you're going to see it in all of its unedited glory. So just keep retreating. There will be thralls upon thralls upon thralls, but we can take them down no problemo. Just gotta back up a little bit. The music starts getting like some of the best music I've heard in Destiny so far. And down goes Thrall. So many thralls, guys, so many. Not many were able to get close to us though, which is actually amazing considering other missions I felt like they were on our butts the entire time. And take down the acolytes that are there. And the thralls. And down goes acolytes. Now there's actually a few knights as well that are here. So there's thralls, acolytes, and knights. Luckily for us, acolytes go down easier than dregs. And you'll see that hallowed knight. That is going to be a beast, but if we can get him with our super, which we did, we will be feeling a little bit better about ourselves. We are just all over this map. And a hallowed acolyte, which is going to do a little bit more damage to you than a normal acolyte, but still not anything to worry about. And let's see if we can take down this knight. Jumping. You're so good to us. There we go. Down goes the knight. And we also got an encrypted engram. And there's another hallowed acolyte. Super easy to take down. And there's the other one.
I'm picking up the dying light of a ghost.
And now we have to go actually inside to the temple. And you're going to notice that there's some acolytes as soon as we walk in, but the real trouble of this place is actually what's waiting for us on the other side of this little ring. And he's going to take us a while to take down. And there he is, Varrock, Spawn. Don't know what that means, but let's see if we can try to take him down. Now, I used my super on him and barely did anything. So just pick off some of the thralls and acolytes as you go to make sure that they don't gang up on you. And then you'll be able to actually focus down Varrock here. And remember, he's got a shield, so you just need to stay on top of him, and you'll be able to take him down. Now, actually, if you switch to your heavy weapon, you can do a ton of damage if it has the flame. I noticed that the flame attack was doing a ton of damage against his shield. So we got his shield away, and we got him to about half health. Unfortunately, by the time we can attack him again, he's already respawned his shield. And out comes the heavy weapon. As you see, that did a ton of damage against him. The flame actually does do more, so we were able to take his shield off super easily with the machine gun. And let's see if we can take him down, and we can. Almost. Ah, there he goes. Now he's dead. Look at that. One clean take. And then we can come over here and check on this dead ghost. Or live ghost. I don't know yet. But I was reloading because I didn't know if anything was coming next. This is, of course, our first time doing it. Mission complete.
The ghost is dead, but I can still read some of its memories. The Hive are raising an army here, preparing to invade Earth. We need to stop them.
Interesting. So we'll definitely be back on the moon, that's for sure. And back on the tower, there's actually a reward we can get if we go and talk to the speaker. There's some things that kind of finish up on the story here. So we can come talk to the speaker. And the Hive are dreadful foes. Arm yourself for the fight. And he wants us to turn in the dead ghost. And we'll get a speaker's writ.
It belongs in hand.
So now that we have the speaker's writ, we want to actually go and return to the gunsmith. We'll be able to turn in that thing, that speaker's writ, for a new weapon, and it's possibly one of the best ones you could get in the beta. And here you go. So you can choose between these three. There's a shotgun, a sniper rifle, and a fusion rifle. Now, I'm not a fan of the fusion rifles at all, so I'm actually going to go with the shotgun for PvP. And there we go. We got the Copperhead MK32. And there you have it. That is the last mission of the beta available to us. And as of this recording, the beta is closed. That's it for Destiny beta content on the channel. I actually have a ton of PvP stuff to show you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, never give up. Never surrender. Thanks again for watching. Now, if you want to help the channel grow, please hit the subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner to subscribe to the channel for all future content. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see what we've done previously, hit the previous. And if you want to see what's coming next, please hit the next video.